Johnny Young's fans are so emphatic, they're blowing my phone up right now. This is how popular this guy should. This guy, he's gonna be a rock star. I can just tell. I can smell it on him. Give me a crypto version of you see that Heinz. I'm going to crypto it.
You see that Heinz? We're gonna take it.
Yeah, you see that Heinz? I'm going to crypto it.
You can't kill me!
You can't kill me. I'm the best. It's almost like a cake where it's like they have this wound, and to protect that wound,
Call it an onion. Do not call it an onion.
I did.
So tell me about the refrigerator behind you. Is that artwork?
Unfortunately, like I live in a studio box, so this is like my kitchen. I stream in my kitchen. I don't have like a separate room. Like
Wait. Johnny Young's not rich? You're not rich?
No, unfortunately.
All actors rich? James C. Burns here, Sergeant Frank Woods, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2, and 4. This is Sergeant's Corner live streaming. The man, and I'm broadcasting from Thousand Oaks today. One of you fans out there. That's why I love you guys. You introduced me to a young man named Johnny Young, and my life is so much better because I know this kid. And I don't know. Actually, I'm going to meet him. We had a brief conversation before that. I thought, shut up. We're going to meet each other on the show so you can meet us. But I was doing some research because he's a guest. I want to show respect to my guest. And I did some research, and then I came across this little gem. And let me you guys are interrupting my show. All right, here it is. Oh Christ, my world's blowing up. Johnny Young's fans are so emphatic, they're blowing my phone up right now. This is how popular this guy should. This guy, he's gonna be a rock star. I can just tell. I can smell it on him. You ready to meet? Hopefully, my new friend, Johnny, motherfucking badass Young. Come on up, Johnny. Come on and say hi, man. There he is.
How's it going, James?
Dude,
yeah.
You're amazing. You are absolutely amazing.
Oh God, I mean, this is really, 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 really surreal for me. Thank you, by the way, for your kind words. Seriously, just because I'm a huge fan of your work, and as a kid growing up, you know, I played all the Black Ops, all the Call of Duties, all the Black Ops, and I remember when your character first popped up, I was like, holy shit, you know. It was like, you know, like it was like you know, any movie or television or theater piece you see, it's like you brought the intensity and that and so I was a huge fan, and I used to play it like day and night, and I specifically remember your the Russian roulette scene, and I used to watch the behind the scenes, and it was so intense, and you're like, fuck. And it was like, holy shit, I would kill to be a part of like that world, and I didn't know how to get into that world, and so this is really surreal for me as well.
Well, let's talk about that. How did you get? Okay, first of all, I don't get fanboyed much, so this is like no. I mean, me as a fanboy, I'm a huge fan of yours right now. I watched, I was doing your research, and I'm looking, and I go, who is this guy? You know, somebody recommended. I said, you know, I love meeting people. You know, I make friends from friends. And so I started doing my diligence. I'm watching, and I go, that's it. I finally found this video, and I'm like, does he have an accent for real? Or is he, I go, first of all, I was blown away by your accent was so spot on. And I was like, is he, and God, I don't want to offend him and say, is he Korean? I don't know what is. So I did all this research on you and find you've done a lot of Korean roles, and we've actually worked with some of the same people, some of the same directors. Anyways, I do a lot of work in Asia, and I was tracking you down. Then I found this, and I got sucked into the story. Like it just, you drew me in, man. Oh, get out of there, kid! Come on, I'm yelling. Come on, move! Don't take that. Just run. You know. And she said, when the girl says to you, "That's why you're single." No, man, he's single because he doesn't want you. He's got a hot babe around the corner. A kid like this has the pick of the litter. I have no doubt. Johnny, what I love about your work, I'm bubbling here. The vulnerability. If you can play the vulnerability as it lives in your authenticity, it just makes the character likable. Like Crypto is so likable. You are so likable. And to me, that's like, even Woods has a tremendous amount of vulnerability. If you break down Woods, there's a lot of vulnerability in that, because vulnerability is letting yourself be affected by shit, having shit matter.
Absolutely. And speaking on your work, I mean, they're kind of similar in a sense where, at least from my eye, where it's like you said, they have a lot of hurt and like you said, vulnerability. And the way that it works is like, it's almost like a cake where it's like they have this wound, and to protect that wound, you have to
call it an onion. Do not call it a fucking onion.
I did.
Heads up. Scouts on the ridgeline. We do this quiet, Mason.
Yeah, you're the expert in quiet.
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason. You should know that.
Well, I called it a cake, but yeah.
I like the layer cake.
You layer it like a cake, where you sort of have to put protection and armor, and that's what hardens them. And it's because they have so much hurt that, and that's what I had to recreate, is why is he so like suspicious? Like, is he like suspicious of everyone? Why is he always sort of like looking out? And why is he always like, why is he a like espionage specialist? It's because he has so much paranoia, and it came from somewhere, and it came from hurt. So I completely agree.
Give me a couple of crypto lines that are kind of popular. Because I've been trying to find one or two. I haven't found any that are really, give me some of your, give me something crypto right now.
Something crypto. I think like a lot of my fans ask me to specifically say this one line. It's pretty much, don't be an idiot. He talks a lot of like trash. So I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I know when people say, tell me a line, no, you tell me a line. I know
yeah.
So give me a crypto version of "You Can't Kill Me."
You can't kill me!
Oh, you can't kill me! So
I love it.
Yeah. No,
give me a crypto version of "You See That Hind? I'm going to crypto it."
Oh, see
that hind?
Oh, yeah, that line. Okay.
Yeah.
You see that hind? I'm going to crypto it. You can't kill me. I'm the best.
Fucking love it, man. So tell me about the refrigerator behind you. Is that artwork?
Oh, this is just unfortunately, like I live in a studio box, so this is like my kitchen. I stream in my kitchen. I don't have like a separate room.
Yeah.
And I have like a bunch of like.
Wait. Johnny Young's not rich? You're not rich?
No, unfortunately.
Rich?
That's actually kind of a thing that it's funny, right? Because it's like, you book a really like a great role, and your character is recognized. And I guess what a lot of people don't understand is, just because you're recognized doesn't mean that you have dough flowing in. And eventually you get to a point where you have a lot of experience, and things pile up, and you get to a nice place. But I try to remind people that I've been acting for about 19 years. Jesus. Doing theater, student films, television, auditioning, and voice acting. I've only been in it for about like 3.5, 4 years. And I was lucky to book, 3 big projects back to back to back. But even then, it doesn't mean that like my life is, dramatically different.
People don't realize that. We'll make good money for one day's work. Yes. Yeah. But if you got to work 30, 40, 50 days, and plus you're paying out, you tax at the highest rate. If you have a manager, that's 20%. If you have an agent, that's 30% off the top, and you're still paying taxes on the gross. So I was saying, I remember I was looking at I was taking home 47% of what I made one year.
Yeah.
That shocked me. It shocked me. I have a script that requires a Korean that I think you could, and we'll talk at some other points, called Tango, and I have a lot of Asian characters in it. And I think there's a villain who I think you would be just awesome as.
That'd be fantastic, man.
You playing a villain that needs to happen.
That is the dream. That is the dream. I remember
you as a villain needs to happen.
That'd be amazing. And again, I can't thank you so much for your kind words, but I can't take full credit. Like the writers over at Respawn, Drew Stoffer, the creative marketing director, and Eric Kraber, the senior director, the voice director. They are so specific in what they want, and I definitely cannot take credit for everything. Yeah. I had a similar situation with shooting the Turkish movie, and like they pretty much said this is the most expensive movie that Turkey's ever produced, and it was like the Ocean's 11. It was like the biggest cast of the Turkish actors, and then Eric Roberts was in the scene as well, and like they would talk to Eric in English, and then all the actors would huddle, and they were talking in Turkish with the camera and all that, and there was like 100 extras, and I was like, I don't want to fuck this up, and then they're like, okay, we got it, okay, and I'm like, but what, and they're like, Johnny, don't worry, just and I'm like, okay. Like, fuck. Yeah, so I totally get it. I'm just shitting bricks, and
worst. I mean, the worst direction ever is that the like, man, we only have an hour. We only have like one shot for the end. I go, thank you for putting the pressure on me. It's not hard enough to do this. Yeah. We got to get this now. We're losing the light. We got 3 minutes. I go, thank you.
Everybody, we're losing light, and this is going to be lunch afterwards with 25 feet of film, okay? All right, James, you ready to go? It's like
James, be loose. We have 100 feet of film, which makes it a minute. And your monologue is 2.5 minutes long. Just speed it up. Can you speed it up a little bit? Yeah. And as we always say in the show, what's the fuck out? Or today is going to be crypto out. Go ahead, give me one. Give me a crypto out.
Crypto out.